Breaking news as we come on the air tonight. Protests have come to Chicago. Thank you for joining us. I'm Scott Schneider.
I'm Dawn Hasbrook. A large crowd of anti-ICE protesters marched through the Loop this evening, and there was a terrifying moment when a car sped right into the crowd. Look at this video from Sky Fox. We are told one woman was hurt.
We want to give you a live look at Michigan Avenue right now. Things have quieted down considerably. However, there are still protesters. There are also police officers in the Loop tonight. Our Dane Placco has been out in the middle of this for hours now. Dane.
Yeah, protesters have been zigzagging around the Loop all evening, accompanied by police, but I have to say the numbers for both right now appear to be dwindling. This was, for the most part, a peaceful protest, but there were some sudden moments of chaos. Immigration and ICE protest march started peacefully around 5:30 after a short rally in Federal Plaza.
This goes beyond racism. This goes beyond xenophobia. This is anti-human.
Several thousand protesters, accompanied by scores of Chicago police officers, then marched north on Dearborn. But when they hit Monroe, many protesters broke away and headed east towards Michigan Avenue. Chicago police setting up a human blockade at State Street to prevent them from crossing. And that's when the trouble started. Chanting "Our streets," some of the protesters refused to back down. The confrontation spilling into the intersection of State and Monroe, which moments earlier had been filled with rush hour traffic. Observers from the National Lawyers Guild wearing brightly colored hats on hand, taking notes and documenting the police actions. Within minutes, police regrouped and allowed the protesters to continue marching east on Monroe. And that's when things went from bad to worse. An agitated woman driving a small red sedan suddenly accelerated into the crowd of marchers, who began screaming and leaping out of the way.
Diving out of the way, and the person people were shouting, and they kept barreling through the crowd.
We came upon an elderly woman needing medical attention who'd been knocked over either by the car or the crowd trying to get out of its way.
People tried to stop the car from going, but they wouldn't stop, and the lady got knocked over in the process. I don't think she got hit by the car, but in the commotion of people running to the side.
Did you see the car actually hit anybody, or?
Not here, but the car has gone some distance.
Sky Fox tracked the car as it continued speeding through the Loop, eventually coming to a stop in the West Loop area with a broken window. People getting out of the car and pushing it. It's not clear whether police ever made an arrest. Now, according to the police scanner tonight, police also found an unattended bag at 1 South Dearborn that was suspicious. Inside that bag, they found a weapon. They're not saying what kind of weapon or much more about this situation, but we do know that there was surveillance video showing a man on a scooter dropping that bag sometime earlier. Now, as for the number of arrests, we know that a number of people have been taken to 1st District Police Headquarters. That's on the near south side. We're not getting any hard numbers right now. A spokesperson for News Affairs saying, quote, this is a fluid and ongoing situation, and they'll have arrest numbers a bit later tonight. Live in the Loop, Dane Placco, Fox 32 Chicago.